It's time for FIBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined tonight by Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. Tonight, we'll see an out. Standing North American matchup between Team USA and Team Canada.
And this is a qualifying game that both teams would love to win and send a message to the rest of the field.
That's true. Advancing is always the goal. But it's nice to strike a little fear into the other teams, isn't it, Brent?
I mean, without a doubt, the level of film review at this session is staggering. So if you can intimidate with an impressive showing, that's an added bonus.
When it comes to NBA players born outside the United States, Greg, Canada has the most all time. That caught me by surprise.
Yeah, for a long time we've had some serious Canadian talent in the league, and it feels like with each passing year we get even more great players from north of the border.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander over MP. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren dishes to Tatum. Here's MP. Can't hit from in close. Miller the bounce pass. To the inside. Edey gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Brent, the one thing about Canada is that they've had the talent over the years, but they haven't always realized their full potential.
I think that's mostly due to the competition, Kevin. FIBA has so many good teams, and it's really tough to go all the way to get the job done and stand on top of that podium. But what I love about watching Canada is that they can beat anyone on any given night, and these young guys believe.
Canada making a switch here. And checked in.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
MP outside. Here's the drive. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. And now it's been a handful of times that MP has represented Team USA. He's become a fixture in the program.
And clearly representing his country is something that means a ton to MP. It's always tempting to relax and let your body heal over the break, but MP makes a point to go out and help the U.S. compete.
And here is MP after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. MP with a screen on Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And Booker, a fantastic shooter. When he's got his feet underneath him, he's one of the best in the league.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP, and again, Canada good for two. And Brent with the shorter three-point line, and FIBA having a good group of shooters is king, and you know all about that.
Yeah, if a guy gets going, he can pour it on in a hurry. A lot of big guys who don't quite have NBA three-point range might find themselves in range during FIBA competition, so more gunners involved in international play.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum against Miller. Pass to Sharp. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander passes to Mathurin. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. 3-on-3. Booker with no one around. Good on the triple. Booker's got 5.
A two guard that can beat you in a variety of ways. Booker is more than just about chucking up threes, but he will make them.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game for 3. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for USA. They lead by 4. And so here's Canada. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller outside. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And one of the many subtle differences, Greg, between FIBA and the NBA, the length of the games.
Yeah, they both have 4 quarters, but with FIBA, the quarters are a little shorter, and if you ask the players, it does make a difference.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-point attempt by MP. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to man. Now, here's Tatum. A three from MP. Knocks down the 3-ball. 5 points in the game.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. Man gets the bucket. USA leading by 3. MP left side. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
Outside Mathurin. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Holmgren. MP's got 7 points in the game. The Canadian national team, Brent, continues to get better and better over the years. You know, we've seen that talent here in FIBA and across the NBA.
Yeah, gone are the days of being able to name 1 or 2 Canadian basketball players. We certainly did that with hockey, but this time it is stocked full of NBA caliber talent, 3-level scorers, and a team that can really light you up. This team is exciting.
Here's Sharp following the basket by MP. They set the pick. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by USA. Here's MP. That one goes in. Now it's a 7-point USA lead.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
Booker against Sharp. And the rejection by Holmgren. MP with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Canada trails by 7. Miller surveying the floor. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to man. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Johnson. Kept alive.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And that does it for the first quarter. USA leads by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. All right, folks, 1 quarter down, 3 to go. As U.S. checked in for Sexton. The USA calls time here. MP outside. Releases from 15, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for USA. Pass to Primo. McCollum with the screen on James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Here's Primo. His three-pointers off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
James kicks to Williamson. From past the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Canada trails by 12. Pass to Primo. It's hauled in by USA. Here's MP. And here is Moody. MP outside. USA moving the ball around. Williamson dishes to MP. Nembhard grabs the board. And it's Canada's ball. Primo, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go that time. Good D by Holmgren. James in the high post. Pass to Moody. Here's MP. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, and they make him work for it that time. MP securing the and-one opportunity.
For USA, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And USA making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Edie's checked in for Canada. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Free throw good, MP.
Well, you can say this about any team, but for MP's team, making free throws is always key.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Canada. 15-point game. Here's Primo. Hasn't made one yet. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now, here's MP. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
USA leading by 13. MP inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And there's the bucket from MP.
Things really going MP's way offensively. He's found the flow, and that's working for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mathurin. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mathurin. There's the pick. Here's Primo. No good on the triple. Tatum kicks to MP. Now here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And rare to see a 7-footer with Holmgren's level of skill, just faking the defender right out of his shoes.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
7 feet, maybe getting to 200 pounds. Chet is a unique player. He can hit the 3, he can pass the ball, and he plays tremendous defense.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Moody. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Sharp. Miller sets a screen for Sharp. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
At the arc, Sharp just going for it there. He's trusting in his ability.
Here's MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mathurin. Pass to Sharp. Miller with a screen on Booker. And it's Sharp missing. Now USA with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's MP. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he stays with it. Williamson finds MP. Williamson with a screen for MP. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, MP's got 25 points in the game. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. USA leading by 19 points. MP outside. Another three for USA.
Like that triple from MP, spreading out the floor.
MP's gone 3 of 4 from distance. Only the one miss. Wow. Pass to Edey. Mathurin against Tatum. There's the screen. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Sharp's got a pair of triples in the second now for Canada. USA moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. A break 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Tatum on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. Back to Tatum. Pass to Williamson. 4 on the clock. 1:09 left in the first half. Booker, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Mathurin against Tatum. And it's Miller atop the key. With the step back, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Williamson. It's tipped. Pass to Holmgren. MP outside. MP sets the screen for Booker. Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got 8 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Edey. And McCollum with the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And it's USA with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And here we are back from halftime. Canada versus USA. The FIBA qualifiers getting started back up. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Holmgren sets the screen for MP. Count that one.
Well, they like to put the ball in MP's hands because they trust him to make the play.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Canada trails by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mathurin. Pass to Edie. And it's Miller in the corner. And the three off target. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for USA. Now, here's MP. And here's Booker, defended by Sharp. Here's MP, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
On the clock.
And that's the kind of in-your-face defense that's setting the tone for SGA and the rest of this team.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he's able to get one of two. USA leading by 20. Picked him clean. Miller inside. Working on Holmgren.
Holmgren, great length. That works for him all over the floor.
Johnson, wide open. He fires. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edie. Miller kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP.
Great defense by MP, taking some pride on that possession.
Canada with another miss. Johnson finds MP. He takes it in. Good D by Miller.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Pass to Edie. Over MP. Edie gets the bucket.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Johnson. He has 5. Here's MP. Edie with the rebound. Canada trails by 21. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by USA. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holmgren. Edie with the rebound. Edie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sharp the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
For Canada, they've converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And USA making a change here. Moody's checked in. Canada trails by 16. Pass to Primo. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drops in the tray.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
USA moving the ball around. MP outside. MP converting the tough bucket. And it's Canada's ball. Pass to Primo. McCollum with the ball. Guarded by Tatum. McCollum against Tatum. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Get the perimeter.
McCollum against Tatum. McCollum right side. 4 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. McCollum no good. USA leading by 15. Pass to Tatum. James looking it over. Right side Tatum. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. USA working now with the new shot clock. And that one good.
He makes it look easy. Zion just feasting on that second chance bucket.
Canada trails by 17. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for USA.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Looking who's out there now for Canada. Man's checked in, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Andrew Nembhard. Here's Mathurin, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good, Mathurin.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Mathurin hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's MP. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Johnson's checked in for USA. Canada trails by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McCollum. Over Johnson. And the basket by McCollum.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. USA with some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williamson. Devin Booker comes in for Moody. And MP, he's subbed in for James. Pass to Edey. Sharp against Booker. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
MP outside. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Miller. Holmgren with a screen on Miller. Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Sharp with it. Pass to Edey. And here's Miller. 5 on the clock. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. That one doesn't go. USA leading by 11. Here's MP. Miller grabs the miss. Johnson against Mathurin. It's hauled in by USA. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. USA moving the ball around. Tatum setting the pick for MP. Driving inside. And he converts the layup. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice read by MP. Sees the lane and just turns on the Jets.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Floats it up for Holmgren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And so fun to watch that catch radius from Chet.
Canada trails by 15. Now Sharp. Miller with a screen on Booker. And here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. Miller with a screen on Booker. Canada with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The drive by MP. And good that time. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Timeout called, Canada. They're trailing by 17. And USA will go for a different look here. Ware's checked in. Zion Williamson comes in for Tatum. Moody's checked in for Keldon Johnson. And James up in for Booker. So no problem for USA as they get the win.
You guys, with this USA team, you knew it wasn't going to be a walk in the park against them. This team came in with a purpose.
And Greg, the way the U.S. played, you feel like they expected to get by the qualifying round.
There's no doubt about that. With how much talent is on the roster, you expect this kind of outcome for the United States.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching our 2K Sports broadcast. And we'll see you next time.
A new year means new goals.
Yep, fresh start. Anything's possible.
Indeed it is. So let's talk about the team's overall outlook, and then we can drill in to your personal goals for the first half of the season. Sound good?
Sounds great. Let's do it.
When you reach the mountaintop, your only job is to stay there.
Yes, sir.
Our goal this year is to repeat as champions. Anything less than that, and we have failed to live up to our potential.
No excuses, just get the job done.
That's exactly right.
Right.
So we're all in agreement. Why don't we talk MP through his first half goals? Coach?
You know the drill by now. We show you a list of goals. You pick the one you want to focus on for the first half of the season.
Been looking forward to this all off season, Coach.
Take a look. Let me know what you think.
All right, look. I want to win the NBA Cup.
So do all the top contenders.
Which is why we need to make it a priority. When we go into those playoffs, I want to have that psychological.
I'd love to see us working towards a common goal. Anything?
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. Shaking, MP.
Hey, Donna.
MP, just the man I need. We're putting our marketing together for next season, and we need a new photo of you for outside of the arena.
For those giant banners?
Those are the ones.
Those things, you can see them from a mile away. You better make me look good.
The camera sees what it sees, MP. If you don't look good, that's on you.
All right, fair enough. Let me see the options. Let me see these poses.
What's up, MP?
Look out there, MP.
What's up, MP?
Game time. Bang time.
Hi, folks. The NBA regular season rolls on. This game, part of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad. And he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
And you gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
Well, MP's on a mission this year, Grant, and it's a tough one. He's trying to win his 6th title. Not many players have gotten into that territory.
Yeah, if you think he's satisfied with 5 rings, you don't know MP. The more titles he gets, the more hungry he gets.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Avdia, and it's Whitehead in at the 5. And let's head to the sidelines for a deep dive on MP's major achievement. Yabusele, and it's blocked by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And here they go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Rodman. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Avdia. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the 3rd quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
5 on the clock. Here's Yabusele. Launches a 3. That one no good.
Oh, okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Yeah, well, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Oh, and the dunk by MP. And Grant, now he's a 2-time league most valuable player. MP is absolutely box office material.
Yeah, no question, B.A., but plenty of substance to go with it, too. He is the real deal. There is no disputing it.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Rodman. Sinks it from distance.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Augustine passes to MP. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. MP's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Whitehead. Here's Rodman. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 11.
Only one. missed in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Pass to Rollins. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And so he hits both. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 4. Last season ended with a familiar sight, Grant. MP winning Finals MVP.
It's the 5th time he's won it. Most dream of doing it just once. And guess what? MP told us he wants to do it again.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Yabusele. From downtown, the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's MP. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Rodman. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. The Warriors lead by 6. Moody passes to MP. It's good. MP's got 17.
This has been a special performance by MP, and he doesn't look like he's anywhere close to being done.
Here's Rodman. He has 6. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
And so he hits the technical free throw, and the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Hachimura's checked in for Portland. Pass to Rollins. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Hall. The Warriors leading. And here's MP from outside. That's off. Shooting 8 for 10 from the floor. Here's Rodman. Moody defends. And here's Hachimura. Here's Rodman. Here's Rollins. 15 in his last outing. And it's blocked by Butler. Kuminga with it. Avdia picks him up. And MP with a basket on the assist by Kuminga. MP's got 19 points. Another world-class season for MP last year. It ended with him being voted onto the All-NBA first team for the 3rd time in his career already, Grant.
And that honor is hard enough to earn once, B.A. The most impressive thing to me is MP keeps developing his game. Even as great a player as he is, he continues to improve.
Hard to defend MP without fouling. He just forces you to overreact.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on that one. And some changes here for the Warriors. Williams comes in for Hall. And it's Davis in for Moody. And he sinks the second.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Wallace. Drops in the three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Butler. Abdia pulls it in. Wallace outside. Here's Purdue. Abdia outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line.
Go get him, MP. Your time.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Augustine. Now here's MP. Watched by Wallace. MP, that one's good.
Just taking what the defense allows. That's MP.
Blazers trail by 4. Kuminga is out there with Williams. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's MP. And it's Augustine in at the 2 guard. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Hachimura. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Purdue passes to Hachimura. Here's Yabusele out to the right wing. Cousins finds Hachimura. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Williams. Wallace pulls it in. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Shots good by Purdue.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable in either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Hachimura, the pass to Wallace. Now to Hachimura. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He had 63 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And the Warriors make some changes. Hall's checked in for Ben Simmons. Butler comes in for Williams. And Moody is subbed in for Augustine. Outside Butler. MP outside. Kuminga against Abdia. Fires the 3. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Denny Abdia. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Wallace, he's checked in for Hachimura.
One shot.
That free throw good from Kuminga.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Avdia outside. Pass to Rollins. Here's Wallace. And the three-pointer goes. Wallace has got 12 points. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Williams is checked in for the Warriors. Shot clock at 2. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Pass to Avdia. Three-pointer. The rebound by Hall. The Warriors lead by 3. And here's Butler outside. No good. Portland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Rodman. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Pistons, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team chemistry. This is the team to beat this year.
Augustine, he's checked in for the Warriors. Rockland, no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Blazers trail by 5. Pass to Rollins. 4-3. A rebound by Hall. Hall's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP, the pass to Hall. Back to MP. And it's rejected. Out left to the wing. Here's Rodman. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Moody on the wing. Outside Augustine. Pass to MP. Five to shoot. Doesn't go for him.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Driving inside. Rollins gets the bucket.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Butler finds MP. Back to Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. 59 seconds left in the first half of this game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Not a chance.
Rollins, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
MP outside. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Rodman. Here's Whitehead. That's short off the rim.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Hall. And that one is stuffed right through.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Rodman. And the step-back jumper is good. Rodman's got 9.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
This is where you pile up wins and move up in the standings. But these can be trap games as well.
And that goes to your leadership, man. Good leaders keep you from playing down to your opponent.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Golden State Warriors.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
Yo, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. We've got Denny Avdia, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. Here's Hall. And he banks in the layup. Hall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Avdia. Pass to Rodman from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. He's got 12.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Butler passes to MP. MP makes his move. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 26.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Blazers trail by 8. Rollins passes to Rodman over Moody. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical. What a great look by MP. He just finds a way to deliver.
For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Rollins. Augustine with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
MP shot is off.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Here's Rodman. No good off the glass.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And he's got 28 now.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Yabusele. Here's Rollins. He buries it from 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the right side. Shot clock at 5 with the drive. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Blazers trail by 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And though it's early, let's take a look at the cup standing.
Yeah, getting off to a hot start is really important in this tournament because there's so little margin for error.
Here's Yabusele. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And here's Avdia. Rebounded by Butler.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP, the pass to Butler. Outside Moody. MP with it. Given 31 now. And that one drops.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Blazers trail by 12. Here's Rodman. 12 points for him. Offline with a 3. Outside Augustine. Pass to MP. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. To the paint. Yabusele. The Warriors pull it in. Hall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Butler on the wing. Back to MP. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Throw good, MP. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
And both free throws good for him. Blazers trail by 14. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Hall. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Hall's got 10 points in the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
The Warriors lead by 16. Now Butler. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. They set a pick. And here's Kuminga for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
We've got Davis. Williams is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP, and it's Floyd in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Hachimura with a screen on MP. 6 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Takes it inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
MP inside. Watch by Wallace. And the basket by MP. MP's got 13 in the second half. Blazers trail by 18. Here's Wallace. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Kuminga. MP looking around. Davis a screen. Here's MP. And again, it's Golden State.
That's just MP getting to his spot and cashing in.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Purdue. Oh, from deep. Davis with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the inside. Here's Kuminga. The layup off target. Blazers trail by 18. Pass to Evans. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Down low. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. A nice shot by MP.
Playing a little bully ball. MP.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Cousins. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Wallace. A good-looking shot from the wing. Wallace has got 6 here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Blazers trail by 20. Pass to Wallace. Lets it go from deep. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. MP, the pass to Augustine. Now Butler. MP outside. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Rodman. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's MP. Basket counts. MP's got 45 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Rollins passes to Avdia. Pass to Rollins. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Augustine with it. MP outside. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Rodman. The three. Another three for Portland.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's MP. MP right through him.
And MP loves getting this close to the rim. Feels comfortable from this area.
Here's Rodman. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
The Warriors lead by 11. Here's MP going inside with contact. MP for 2.
That's 10 straight. Points they've given up in the painted area.
Portland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Here's Rodman. No good there. Nice D from Moody.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw develop and got there to bottle the shot.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Count it. Rollins has gotten 4 this quarter.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. They led the game at one point by 20. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
MP, ball on the string, creates for himself.
And got it. Another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Blazers trail by 17. Here's Rollins. The rebound by Hall.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Here's MP. And again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this. Game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss. They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call. the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Hook loose. Here's Rodman to the middle. Purdue. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Floyd pass to Davis. And here's MP. Rebounded by Cousins. Here's Rodman. Williams defending. Rodman, the pass to Hachimura. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Great win tonight, MP.
Another day, another